Fox 2 News. News that works for you. Starts right now.
Well, Jackie, this is one of those things that could happen to any of us. Imagine getting pulled over by a police officer. While you're stopped on the side of the road, a truck comes by and smashes right into you, setting off a huge explosion. Joining us this morning is Michael Nolte. He amazingly and miraculously survived an accident just like that. Michael, good morning to you.
Good morning.
You know, when you hear about an accident like that, it's truly a miracle that you are sitting here and you're able to talk to us this morning. I know this actually happened while you were sitting in the squad car. Is that correct?
That's correct. Yes, it would be 4 years ago this month.
4 years ago. Tell me what you remember about the accident that day.
Well, I was pulled over for driving too long in the left-hand lane, and the trooper asked me to get out of my car, join him in his, and I was only in the car less than 5 minutes when we were rear-ended. The car had just been filled up with gasoline just a few minutes earlier, so there was 19 gallons of gas in the fuel tank, and it burst into an inferno. In 1.8 seconds, the car was completely engulfed in fire. Within 3 seconds, the temperature inside the car rose to 2,500 degrees.
Oh, my gosh.
And two strangers pulled me out through the passenger side window. The trooper did not survive the explosion. I was then taken off of the interstate highway in a helicopter and flown to a burn unit 100 miles away.
Wow. And you've undergone, I know, several surgeries. How many surgeries have you had in terms of your recovery?
I've had 8 skin grafting and transplant surgeries in which they transplanted bone, tissue, and skin, and then as well as lots of blood was donated during that time as well.
Wow, we're looking at actual video of the car. We're looking at some video of you in the hospital. And, you know, when you look at a situation like this and this extreme trauma, according to the Life Foundation, I've read that 70% of workers say they could only afford to be out of work for 1 month. However, you were out of work for some time. You own your own business. How does one prepare for something like this?
Well, I was out of work for a year and 3 months, actually, and I was fortunately prepared in the sense that I had disability insurance in place about 10 years earlier. Within the first 6 months of my disability, though, I received back all the money I'd paid in premiums. So I am a big advocate for the sense that I want to be sure and guarantee my paycheck for my family.
Yeah.
So life for my family went on the way as it had been while I was working full-time.
I understand you have written a book about this experience, and you are now championing this cause, making sure that people prepare for things like this, because you can't sit around and think that nothing will happen to me.
At 48 years old, I was really on top of my game, and I was doing a good job in what I was doing. And then this very unexpected catastrophe befell our family. I have written a book. It's called Burned But Not Broken. It will come out later this summer. And it does talk about the importance of having disability insurance. Another cause I feel carefully about is also the Pass with Care law, which now is nationally mandating that motorists, when they see flashing lights on the side of the highway, should move over to the left lane.
All right. Well, thank you. And, of course, thank you so much for speaking out in terms of trying to get laws changed. We wish you much continued success on your book and in your life as well.
Thank you very much. It's an honor to be here.
All right. Thank you. 6:48 is the time.